Today's episode is about something that we don't talk about enough. We spend a lot of time preparing people for chaos, for stress, for grind, for holding it together when things are hard. But we don't spend much time talking about what happens when life finally steadies, when the noise drops, when the urgency fades, when things are fine. For a lot of people, that calm actually feels stranger than the chaos ever did. So today, I want to talk about stability. I want to talk about why it can feel uncomfortable and why people sometimes sabotage it without realizing that they're doing it, and how to learn to live well inside calm without blowing things up just to feel something again. If you're in a steady place right now or working your way toward one, well, this episode is for you. Well, look, nobody really prepares you for what stability feels like. We talk a lot about surviving hard chapters, about pushing through, about holding things together when everything feels uncertain. But we don't talk much about what happens when the noise finally quiets down. When the crisis passes, when the fires go out, when life stops demanding emergency decisions every day. Stability actually shows up quietly. And for a lot of people, that quiet feels strange. Sometimes it even feels wrong. I've seen people reach a place that they worked hard to get to, and instead of relief, they feel restless, unsettled, almost disappointed. That person's been me several times in my life. They start asking questions that they don't expect. Why does this feel flat? Why don't I feel happier than this? Why do I miss the intensity? And that can be confusing. And if you don't understand what's happening, it's easy to assume that something is off. Because what's really happening is recalibration. When you've lived in constant problem solving mode, your nervous system, it gets used to motion. Urgency becomes familiar. Adrenaline becomes normal. So when life steadies, your system doesn't immediately register peace. It registers the absence of stimulation. That absence can feel like loss before it feels like safety. I have watched people mistake that feeling for boredom or lack of ambition or even failure. But guess what? It's none of those things. It's your system learning a brand new rhythm. Chaos